whatever time you might see this audio or this video. I just wanted to come on and chat just a little bit. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and subscribe to my channel. As you can tell, there's a bit of noise. I'm out here on my balcony, and traffic is already has begun. People are going to work. I get an opportunity to sit here and watch these amazing views from my balcony while I'm having a cup of black coffee, no sugar, no cream. I was just thinking because sometimes I get most of my inspiration in early mornings. Just wanted to come on and chat and be a little more visible. There's a lot that's going on in our world, and it's so important that you stay positive and that you watch things that will keep you in a calm place and that will keep you grounded. Because if you look at all the things that's going on around us, your anxiety level will shoot up to the roof, and you have to find a way to balance yourself. I was just thinking though, I'm here in Colombia, and I've been here for a few years actually, and sometimes my mind goes back to how it all started, and sometimes it's important for me to share what's important. It may encourage somebody to do something differently. Um, Whatever your goal is, whatever your plan is, just do it. You don't have to broadcast it. You don't have to get anybody's opinion about it. Yeah, do your research, find out where you're going, learn the culture. That's very important. Learn the language if you're going somewhere that speaks any other language outside of what you speak. Very important. But I think about my journey many, many, many years ago. Now, I've always wanted to live out of the country since the early 90s. I started traveling abroad. And I think about some of the obstacles that got in my way. One of them was not an obstacle. It took a while for me to make that transition. I wasn't going to do it as long as my mother was alive, because I just felt like, you know, I wanted to be close. Had I had the opportunity to do it all over again, and I knew then what I know now, I probably still would do it. You're only a flight away or two flights away, depends on where you want to go. And because you can't stop living based on your fear of someone dying, because guess what? They are going to, none of us, let me just say this, none of us, not one person, will get out of this world alive. So you want to live your life. So I understand when people say to me, well, I can't go right now, my parents are aging. So I do understand that. There's a closeness that you have. You want to be there, you want to see, you want to experience that process. Hey, Jesus, or Jesus girl, I'm sorry. You want to go through that process. You want to, I get it. Your parents are going to leave. We're going to leave here. And if you hold your life up based on you waiting for them to transition, then you could be waiting for a very long time. And I do understand that, because that's what took me so long to move, because I didn't want to be far away from my mother, the parent that I knew that raised 8 children by herself. So as I go back, think about my journey. Back in the day when I made my move to Atlanta, I moved at a very early age. And I think about how, and this is not, what I'm about to say now is not, I didn't understand it then, and I'm not angry or upset now. But I thought about some of the obstacles that those who said they love me tried to put obstacles in my way to keep me from progressing or moving forward. When I moved to Atlanta, I had planned it and talked to the people that I was going to be staying with for months and months and months, only to find out when I got there, after confirming every single month, twice a month, they said, well, you can't stay here. Only to find out the people back home, not family, it was the church folks that called them to try to get in my way. But there's always a ram in the bush. They tried to get in my way, and they called and said all manner of evil about me. And it caused the person, after confirming with them for many months, several times a month, to say, well, you can't stay here. And the people that tried to block me from this church, it was from the church people, tried to stop my progress, and they were sitting back waiting for me to come back home, and they would have never told me that they were the person that tried to block my progress. But there was a ram in the bush, and I'm going to be I'm going to be posting about her. I actually ran into her just a couple of weeks ago. After 30 some years, I ran into her in a restaurant in our hometown where we were born and grew up at, and it was so emotional. It was a lot of emotions going, because it's been over 30 years since I've seen her. And I remember calling this couple saying, hey, these people said I can't stay. And she said, hold on. The sister said, hold on. Let me call my sister. My sister is there. And she called her sister. Her sister cleared it with the person she needed to clear it with, welcomed me in while those people were standing there with their arms folded, thinking I was going to be on my way back home. And she welcomed me in an amazing place. Now, the first place I went to, I was shocked, because when I got there, it was that somewhere in East Point or College Park, somewhere. I was shocked to see how they were living. I thought I was going to have to duck to get in a car, duck to get out the car. I was shocked that they were living in this neighborhood. But I was willing to go through the process, because I knew I was trying to move forward in life. But these people tried to throw a monkey wrench in my plans, and there was a ram in the bush. And I know some of you getting rammed in a bush, but there was a ram in the bush. And I'm telling you, when I got to her place, this new place, it was what I would want. Luxury. It was amazing. It was in an upscale neighborhood. She did my resume for me, and then about a week later, I was working. While those people were still standing back, waiting for me to come home with their arms folded, so they could rejoice about how they put a monkey wrench in my plans. It's amazing, because people that you think, the people that are supposed to love you and support you, sometimes they're the ones that don't want to see you progress. Sometimes they only want their family members to progress. And that's what I find in the church group, because I was raised in the church. And just to know that these people didn't want to see me move forward, to keep me stuck with them, and they're still stuck and they're still there. It baffled me that they would be so against my move and try to work against my process. But again, there was a ram in the bush. I am here today, many, many years later. I stayed in Atlanta for 30 some years. And just to think how I was unstoppable. And when I get to crossroads and obstacles now in my life, in this journey, I think about all the obstacles that I had to go across. But most of the obstacles came from people who I thought loved me. And I don't have any, I can't explain why, because you would think that people who love you, you would think they would want to see you grow. But sometimes people don't want you to outgrow them. They don't want you to um, excel in life, because sometimes it makes it look like they're not moving or they're not growing. And sometimes hatred and maliciousness and envy and strife gets into their hearts. That's why it's important to know who you're connected to and what you're connected to, because um, they could be a hindrance. It's not that they can stop you, but they will certainly put roadblocks in your way to try to keep you from progressing in life. And here it is, 30 plus years later, I'm here in a whole nother country, living in Colombia. Been here for some years, a few years. Uh, Certainly have made some leaps and bounds that I've always wanted to do, like just to live out of the country, experience something different, experience a new culture, learning a new language, which is very important. And I had to tell myself yesterday, I'm proud of me. We don't get to do that often, or we weren't taught to be proud of ourselves. They said that was, arrogance and being prideful. No, I'm really proud of myself for making some of these leaps and these jumps in life. But I want to say to you, if you have a plan, move forward with your plan. And um, really look around you to see who you're connected to see who probably, what, you know, who needs to be thrown off your boat. I'm well, thank you. See who needs to be thrown off your boat, because they're holding up your progress, in your process, in this journey. We have to make progress. If I'm not growing, I feel like I'm dying. And that's what actually happens. If you stop growing, you stop living. And it has been so important to me that I live and I cut off things, systems that doesn't help me grow. So it's important that you do these things if you want to progress in life. All right. But I just wanted to share that, because sometimes people don't know your story. They know some parts of your story, but it was those people that the church that I came from. It was those select people who tried to stop me from my movement, stop me from growing, even praying that I come back, having prayer meetings. But I don't think they're praying that now. They will want me to stay away. So regardless of what system is against you, whether it's a government system, whether it's a religious system, or whether it's the systems on your jobs that's trying to prevent you from growing, you can overcome these obstacles. You can jump those hurdles. It might slow you down, but it won't stop you. All right, just wanted to share that bit of information with you. I'm going to continue having my coffee. Actually, I'm preparing to travel this morning to meet up with my brother. We're going to be traveling out to another country. I'm excited about this. My life, I love the life I live, and I really live the life that I love. And I enjoy my space. I enjoy my peace of mind, and I want you to do the same. Thank you for chiming in. Please like and share this video with someone that probably has goals and dreams in life, and they've run into some type of obstacles, and they need to know that it may slow them down, but don't let it stop them. Y'all take care. Now I don't know how to chime off because I'm on my phone and doing a video. And how do I do it? Let's see.